Hi, I'm Kerry Dubber. I'm going to be doing a series, and this is the first one, on confidence. I'm really intrigued and interested in confidence and building authentic confidence. And I'm generating this series just to try and help connect people to what might be their problems, what might be holding you back, maybe from getting out of life what you really want, and being able to move forward in a way that makes sense for you, that matters to you. So I'm starting today, and really, I suppose, from the position of, well, what motivates me to help people, particularly women, with confidence. And what I notice is that when it comes to our sort of midlife, we may have been giving a lot to other people around us and fallen into the trap of putting other people first, trying to make sure that everyone else is okay. And the role has been to be that giver, that provider, the supporter. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's at a point in time, you might realize that actually you've put yourself last too often and conceded to other people's opinions too much. And it leads to a sense of disorientation, a loss of identity, and a loss of the ability to know what you want or where you're going. And if you find yourself going, well, is this it? Is this my life? And how do I change this? How do I get out of this? Because I don't feel happy. It's like an aching, maybe inside. And I know I've experienced that. I experienced that in my 40s when I was in a relationship I wasn't happy with, but it just felt like I was on a path where it was so difficult to get off. It felt too difficult. I didn't have the confidence necessarily to do that for quite a while. It felt too hard, and I didn't feel strong enough to do it. So if you're feeling like that, a sense of feeling stuck or feeling even invisible, then I understand where you're coming from, and it is quite challenging to make the changes when your confidence maybe is at its lowest ebb. But there is hope, there is a way forward. And I guess the first thing is to notice where you're at now, is to really understand that ache, that feeling of stuckness, that feeling of invisibility that you have right now, and starting to work through that in a way that has meaning for you. So, what that looks like is to maybe write some things down. So, have a journal or a pad, pen, or in your notebook, on your phone, even, is writing down what it is that you find really you're struggling with at the moment. What is it that's causing you to feel upset? What is it that makes you feel unhappy in the circumstances around you? So that might be to start with, look at the circumstances around you. Are there any things around you that you're unhappy with? Is it to do with the roles that you have or the loss of roles that you have? So if your children are left home, or if you've split with your long-term partner, if there's bereavements happening, there might be these factors that are making you take stock and not feeling like you know yourself particularly well at the moment. So writing those things down, if there's any external things, it might be the job you're in or the lack of prospects in a job or redundancy, any circumstances like that. But then looking, what are the internal factors that are making you feel unhappy? And that might be things like my body's changing. I'm going through the menopause. So, how is that affecting me and impacting on how I see myself? My shape is changing. How is that affecting how I see myself and how I am as a person? I might be feeling more anxious generally, or that I can't seem to remember things. Again, that might be menopausal, or it might just be the anxiety that's affecting me, and it's changing the way I see myself and changing how I am interacting with other people. So, taking stock, understanding the problem as you see it. What is it that is causing me to feel distracted or uncomfortable or hopeless or anxious. And really naming those things, not making more of it and not underestimating it either, just validating this is how it is for me right now. And that is really helpful. It's really helpful for you to take stock and be realistic about, okay, these feelings, this ache, this quiet sort of uncomfortableness within me is real, and I can do something about it if I acknowledge it, if I accept this is how it is for me right now. There is a way to deal with it, but I need to know what this is first. So that's the first step. Then it might be, how do I understand what's missing? And sometimes we don't know what we want. I don't know what direction to go in. I just feel lost. I just don't know. I'm just unhappy with where I am now, but I don't know what I want. So it's trying to take stock of what are the things I used to enjoy that maybe I'm not doing at the moment? What are the things that maybe I'd like to try, but I feel too uncertain about trying? I feel like it's not for me. I can't possibly, that's somebody else, not me. And writing some of those things down. What do I actually like? That can be helpful. But what I'd also invite you to do, and this is something that really helped me, was to in real time, when you come across things, the small things, the small like decisions or things that are in your life, making a question to yourself, do I actually like this? What is it I like about this? So say like a movie you're going to watch, do I like this, or am I just watching this because that's what we used to do in our family and that's how we always sort of choose programs to watch? And making those sort of decisions and choices for yourself. Do I like this? Is this for me? What do I like about it? Does this give me some energy or interest or spark in some way? So that can be in the things around you, but also when you're out and about, thinking about the people that you connect with and well, who are the people that really engage you, that you find easy to talk to, that make you feel comfortable in who you are, and who are the people that do the opposite of that. But when you can find, well, there's these people that I really seem to value, or they value me and I feel really comfortable and it ignites something in me, they're showing a side of you. It's like a mirror back to a side of you that is seen in them and they see in you. So taking stock of that can be really helpful to help you embody maybe some of that identity. And finally, thinking about the actions you take and what is it that you do that you share or is bigger than you, that maybe is not something you really enjoy, but you know that what I do makes a difference to someone else. And in that, you can start to unpick some of the values that maybe are important to you, that really matter to you through the actions you take that are bigger than just for you. So in your family, what are you doing? What roles do you play now? In your workplace, what are the things that maybe not enjoyable, but you notice actually make a difference, that are providing something for other people? And that can be helpful to help you sort of know what your values are. When I'm running my authentic confidence framework, we start at that point. So we're starting from a point of getting to know yourself, getting to know what it is that you're stuck with, what makes you unhappy in yourself, and also identifying the values and qualities and skills that are going to help you connect back to yourself and bring you forward into a new direction at some point. So I hope that's been helpful today, and I look forward to you returning for the next one in the series. And I'm going to delve much more into values and what makes us tick and how we can maybe set goals that are based around meaning and purpose, and taking those small steps towards that, breaking that down into small steps. So that's in the next one. So goodbye for now. Press subscribe if you would like to, and look out for me on social media as well. Bye for now.